Hi guys, it's Mrs. Staley, and I'm sorry that I can't be with you today. I'm meeting with teachers to see how I can help them put technology in their classrooms. So I'm here in the building, just in case you need me, just not in your class right now to teach. So today, we are just going to continue working on our presentations if you guys have time. I'm not sure how long all the book fair stuff will take. If you have time today, you're going to go share your Google Drive document with your partner. So I'm going to show you the new way, or not, the new way to get to Google Drive without having to import bookmarks. I just found this out yesterday. So I'm going to go to Google Chrome, and this website's going to come up. It's our Park Hill Southeast School website. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. There is a button called Park Hill Application Portal. So look for Portal and click on that. You're going to log in, and as soon as you sign in, you're going to see lots of choices of things that you can go to. And you'll already be ready to be you're already logged into them. You won't have to do email address or anything anymore. The G where it says Google Apps is where I'm going to go, and you'll see as soon as you click on it, you are in. It might say download now, just push no thanks. But I'm just going to hit Google and watch this. Boom, I'm in. This is my Google Drive. Now, Google Drive looks a little different for me because they have a new version that came out, but I think yours will look the same. Yours will look like it did before. So this is Google Drive. I'm in. I got to skip the email address and everything. All I did was go to Google Chrome to the Park Hill portal page. So this is my Southeast web page, and at the very bottom, the portal, I can click on it, and when I log in, I can go to Google Apps, and here I am. I'm right here in Google Drive. What you're going to do is, if you remember which partner has the presentation in their file, they need to share it with the other person. So if you created the presentation and yours is the login we're using, then you need to be sharing it with someone. So I want you to go to your presentation wherever it is and open it up. You do need to make sure that it has a name. So let's see. This is my presentation. I'm going to double click it and open it. I want to make sure it has a name. You have to give it a name first. You guys can call it NF for nonfiction. You can type nonfiction, whatever you want, but give it a title right here. It'll say untitled if you haven't. Then, this is the fun, cool part today. You are going to share this document with your partner so they can work on it on their own computer at the exact same time as you. Oh, I'm going to say that again. It's so cool. You are going to sit next to your partner with your own computer, but you're going to work on the exact same presentation. So what you do, and this is the cool part about Google Drive, is I'm going to click on share. And it says share with others. What are the people's names? Well, the people's names I'm going to share it with, let's see, I'm going to share it with Miss Lassiter. And as soon as I start typing her name, it pops up. If I type her first name, it'll pop up, and I'll probably have to hit the arrow and go down. So let me show you. If I just type in her first name, there's lots of Susans in our school district. So I'd have to go down until I found hers. But I can also just keep typing, and oh, there she is. Click on her name. Make sure she can edit. I don't want her just to be able to comment or view. I want her to edit and write on it. And I'm going to click send. It's going to notify her by email that I sent it. You actually can unclick that. She doesn't need to know that I shared it with her. She can still find it. So I'm going to click OK. And I'm not going to send an invitation. So yep, I'm skipping that step. And now I have shared this with Mrs. Lassiter. That means Mrs. Lassiter can pull up on her own exact computer this file. And I'll show you how to do that. So if you are the partner who didn't create the presentation and you are just going to share it with your friend, you just need to go to Drive, and instead of being in my Drive where I've created stuff, it's going to be where someone shared it with me. Yours is going to say shared with me. Mine says incoming. It's the same thing. People shared something with me. So if they share it with you, you're not the one who made it, but your partner is sharing it with you, you go to your shared with me file, and it'll be right in there, and you can click and open it. This is something someone shared with me, but yours will say like whatever title your friend gave it, nonfiction or something, and it'll say their name next to it. And you'll click on it, and when you get in, Both of you will be working on the exact same project. So both your computers will look like this. And one of you might say, I'm going to work on this slide. And the other one could say, well, I want to work on this slide. You can both work on it at the exact same time. Maybe you want to each do a different slide. One of you does glossary, one does index. Or maybe one of you wants to put in the picture on this page and the other one types, and then you trade, and the next one, the other person gets to put in the picture and the other person gets to put in the text. That's something you guys just have to decide as a team. But you are working on the exact same project at the exact same time. And what you'll see is if you're both logged in and you're on the same page, you'll see a little flag thing pop up. And when you hover over it, it'll say the name of the person working on it. You'll also see a little colored box up here with their initial on it. It might say A if you're working with Amanda, or it might say B if you're working with Bob. You will know that they are logged in and working on the same thing as you. If you make any mistakes today and you're like, oops, I didn't mean to delete that, I accidentally deleted something, my favorite button to show you is the undo button. Undo means to undo the last thing you did. And you can click it more than once if you need to get back a couple of undos, okay? So if you did something a couple times back, you can undo a couple of them. If your friend messed up and did something wrong, they'll have to do from their computer, undo, okay? Every change is saved in Google Drive, so if we make any mistakes, we can always go here to this little button, last edited, and if I want to go back to what I had before, you can click on the changes that were made and restore that version and put it back to how it was. So that's a fun button for teachers to help you, but I wouldn't do it myself if I were in second grade. I'd ask for a teacher to help me put it back so I don't accidentally delete my friend's work too, okay? You'll notice that one of my slides is gone. That's because I last time changed a slide and added something. So, I want to get that slide back. I'm going to go back over here and restore that version. See if I get my, oh, there it is. My slide came back, my kangaroo slide. So that's the cool part about Google Drive. It saves all your changes. When you're working with people, you can work on the same thing at the same time from anywhere in the world. You could be in Australia and be my partner and be working on this with me. So you can head back if there's time, your teacher will tell you, because I don't know how long this will take you. You can go back and the first person whose presentation it is that you're using needs to share it with the other person. And then you'll find it in the shared with me file if they shared it with you, and then you can get started together. Okay? You might at least get that part done. Have a wonderful day. I hope you're being great for the sub. I'll probably pop in and check on you in a few minutes.